Alright, so in this video we're going to tackle another real-world algebra problem, and I'll try to make this one short and sweet for you guys. So remember the strategy that we've used to solve these problems. First, we need to understand the problem, then we need to translate the words from the word problem into math or an equation, and then we solve that equation, and lastly we interpret the solution of the equation in the context of the problem. In other words, we put an answer to the question they were asking in the problem. Okay, so here's our problem. The left and right page numbers of an open book are two consecutive integers whose sum is 231. Find these page numbers. Okay, so to understand this problem, I'm going to try to draw it out for you guys. Never a bad idea to draw out what you're working on. I'll use a white pen. So if with a traditional book, it's going to look something like this, where you'll have, if you have it opened up, right, this is going to be the kind of the cover, and there's the binding and all that. So these are the two pages opened up. You'll have a left page and a right page, and you know there'll be text on it, right, and maybe a picture, something like that. But the important thing is that the page numbers of this page on the left is going to be one less than the page number of this page on the right, and that's why it says two consecutive integers. And that's the other point, that they're going to be integers. So you're not going to have page 100.5, you're going to have page 100. So now that we're kind of can see what we're doing here, and we're on the same page, I hope you like puns. Let's go on and work through this problem. We can make a given and finds column. Given and find columns, I guess. Okay, plurals there. Okay, so there's our given column and there's our find column. So in the find column, we'll do that first. That's the information we're being asked to find in the problem. So hint, hint, there's find right there. It says find these page numbers. So I'll put both page numbers. And we're just trying to that's both page numbers and abbreviation, kind of fit in. And right here, remember, we're just trying to condense all the information to a nice, easy chart that allows us to go on with the rest of the problem. So given, we're given that there's page numbers, right? Page numbers. And some bullet points on that is that we have page numbers of an open book are two consecutive integers. So consecutive integers, integers. So that means one's going to be one more than the other, and then we also know their sum is 231. So when you add them up, it's going to be 231. So that's all the information we need right here to solve this problem. So now we need to define variables. Now if you watched the last video that I had, it's going to be the same deal. We could either have two variables like x and y, one for the left page and one for the right page, or we can be clever. So let's first define a variable for the left page number, and let's just do the standard typical x, and we'll say let x equal left page number. So x is the left page number. Then what can we call the right page number? Well, they're consecutive integers, and the right page number is going to be one more than the left page number. So we can call the right page number, once I find my pen, x plus 1, and that's the right page number. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Left page number x, right page number x plus 1. Okay, now we need to translate this into an equation. So if you'll remember from back here, we said that the sum of these two page numbers is 231. So I can put that equation into words. So the left page number plus the right page number is equal to 231. That's that piece of information right there. Now we can simply plug in the variables that we have. No, I'll keep it in white, and that will allow us to get this into math instead of words. So x is the left page number, and then we add that to the right page number, which is x plus 1. And now we've got x plus 1 equals 231. So there's our equation, and it shouldn't be too difficult to solve for x here. So first we need to combine like terms, x and x. It's going to give us 2x plus 1 equals 231. Remember, we're trying to isolate the variable x. Subtract 1 for both sides next. So that gives us 2x equals 231 minus 1 is 230. And lastly, divide by 2 on both sides to get x alone by itself with a coefficient of 1. X is equal to 230 divided by 2 is 115. So we've solved for x. Now what does that mean? Well, it means that x, which is the left page number, is equal to 115. And it also means that x plus 1, which is the right page number, is going to be page 116. So now we just have to make our concluding statement, since all they were asking for is the page numbers. So we'll simply write down here the page numbers are 115 ampersand 116, and that should suffice. So I'll do one like this or similar to this in the next video, except a little more difficult. It'll build on this. But that's all I have for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.